Now, FUT birthday is finally here. EA have actually done something just actually decent for a change. So today we are going to look at the players together they actually forgot about. So they've done a pretty good thing, but there's a few players they could have added to this FUT birthday thing. Would have made it even spicier and even better. Now, yesterday I dropped my brand new series, Market Wars. Hopefully that went down pretty well. Now, here's the March likes so far. We're actually doing pretty well so far. So thank you guys for that. Obviously, every 1,000 likes is £5 my own money into a giveaway pot for you guys at the end of the month. So yeah, Market Wars contributed to that as well. So guys, go over there, check out that video. But now we're going to jump into the FUT birthday stuff that they missed. It'd be greatly appreciated if this video could get 2,000 likes as well. That have an extra £10 of my own money into the giveaway pot at the end of the month if we get 2,000 likes. So as you are all aware, obviously a few of these players, you know, are all from their old positions and stuff. So we're going to look at the players today that they could have added. So let's jump into the first player. Now, all the ratings you see in this are hypothetical, just made up ratings, so that wouldn't necessarily be the case. But you guys can debate on their ratings in the comment section down below. Face is looking really red at the minute. Yeah, my apologies. Now, the first player I'm going to feature is Alexis Sanchez. Now, as you guys can see on the screen, obviously he's got left mid card, left forward cards, which are very, very good. Obviously, highly rated. 91 rated is his highest card. That is at Arsenal, that is. But if we go all the way back to his Udinese card back in FIFA 10, okay, he actually was a right forward. So, he could have had a right forward card for FUT birthdays this year, this game. Now, he hasn't got a right mid or a right wing card or a right forward card, if you like, in this FIFA so far. So, that would be a nice change if they did that. Sanchez hasn't had a right mid or a right winger or a right forward card since FIFA 15, okay? That was a good season he had at Arsenal. He actually got a team of the season card that year as well. So, yeah, he's not had a card like that for quite a few years now. So, that'd be, you know, nice of EA to be rolling back the years and give him a right forward FUT birthday card. So, what would be different about him in Ultimate Team? I don't really know. Obviously, it's only like, you know, it's not a big position change. One left mid to a right mid effectively, but it'd still be pretty decent. It's a card we all would have probably liked to see. That was the first player, Alexis Sanchez. Let's move on to another player now. Let's keep moving here. So, we got a legendary player next. The guy who's won a World Cup. He's won everything in football. He's still a legend, and he's still going on and playing football. We got David Villa. Obviously, he's got a... Okay, what happened there? Obviously, he's a striker these days for obviously New York City Football Club. He's been a striker now for a few years. Quite a few years, actually, if we look at this. But back in the day, of course, his original position, well, I say original position, but position he's had in the past, that is a left wing card. He was a left wing back in his Barcelona days for a lot of the time. Obviously, when they first signed him, he was a striker, but then they moved him out to left wing, and then they put Messi right wing, whatever, the Negro, or whoever they wanted to put in the middle. You know, it was a good era for Barcelona, but he originally, well, back in the day, FIFA 12, he was a left wing card. So if you're a big fan of MLS and you're a big fan of playing with MLS teams or whatever, an Ultimate Team, don't know how many of them there are out there, but if that was you, then obviously you could have potentially seen like a super duper awesome like 90 rated left wing David Villa card, but obviously that didn't happen. He's now still got the only original striker card, 82 rated. Just looking here, his season from FIFA 12 to FIFA 13 was really bad. He was actually 88 rated in FIFA 12, then he was 85 rated in FIFA 13, so -3 drop, okay, which is not very good overall. And he got a massive pace downgrade as well, 85 down to 79, which just makes him useless at left wing, to be honest. 79 pace back then, FIFA 13. We'll have his 85 pace version FIFA 12 for his FUT birthday card. That's what I reckon we should have. Now, someone who actually, you know, been involved in a bit of, you know, funny stuff recently was Salah. Apparently, Salah's in his pocket, then Salah retaliated with the Champions League thing. It was just a bit of fun and games. But anyway, next player we've got is Ashley Young. Now, he's got a few cards this year. He's got a right back and a left wing back card, or a left back card if you like. So, either one of the full back positions he's got on this FIFA. Okay, both of them he's got. But if you are new to football and you've not been following the Premier League or Man United or anything like that, then Ashley Young's not always been a wing back. Actually, in fact, it's only been a recent change for him. Other than that, he's been a winger for years, and that's where I would put him back here for his FUT birthday card if they were to introduce it. So it's only last year in FIFA 17 he was a left mid card. So you know the new position change only been one game, so it's not really been too long. But if we go all the way back to FIFA 10, he was a left winger card for Aston Villa. That's right, 92 pace left wing card. Very good card to have an Ultimate Team. So can you imagine if, you know, Ashley Young, they brought a left wing version, obviously 92 pace as well, Man United card. That would be very, very good, a very decent card. That's probably why they didn't, you know, introduce him, because he'd be that good. Then ever since then, every single FIFA since then, he's been a left mid or a left wing back or a left back or right back. He's never been right mid. He's always been the left hand side, but he has played right back a couple of times as well. So yeah, this guy's been through loads of different position changes, but I'm obviously not, you know, I would love to see this, but you know, it obviously didn't happen. EA didn't want it to happen, and Ashley Young young, you don't get a FUT birthday card. It's a great shame. I think you would have been great for it as well. But yeah, that would be one of my favourite cards. I reckon that's one that I would get and probably do like a Market Wars episode on. The next player is another English player who's also actually been a midfielder, then converted to a wing back, alright? But his original days in obviously football, he was actually a winger. And we got James Milner. As you guys are aware, this is probably the biggest position change, you know, in terms of on the pitch you're ever going to see, other than like goalkeeper to striker. Obviously, that's pretty big. So he's a left back now on FIFA. Obviously, always before this, pretty much he's been a centre mid. Obviously, at Liverpool, at City, he's been a centre mid. He's actually had a right mid card for a little while at City. But that is what I want to feature on here, because we go back to FIFA 10, as you guys may or may not see on the screen, he has a right wing card at Aston Villa. So back in them days, FIFA 10 Aston Villa days, you had Ashley Young left wing, you had James Milner right wing, and James Milner at right wing had 85 pace, mate. So they had obviously, you know, Ashley Young, Bon Lahore, and James Milner up there. That was a brilliant trio up top. That was pace as well, rapid pace. Then a year after that, FIFA 11, he went to Manchester City and he was converted to a centre mid, and he's sort of been a centre mid ever since. He's played a couple of games at right mid, he's played a few games at left back for Liverpool, but primarily he's probably more known for his centre mid position. But back in his obviously Leeds days, obviously Aston Villa days, he was playing on the wing, he was doing bits, and he had a lot of pace about him as well, 85 pace. So yes, and then obviously he's been a centre mid card, right mid card, obviously in the World Cup game as well, right mid at City. Then as soon as he went to Liverpool, he's doing only at Liverpool a centre mid or a left back card at Liverpool. So there you go, that's only in a couple of games, FIFA 16 and FIFA 18. But yeah, I bet a lot of you didn't expect that, how good this guy was, alright, and then how good Aston Villa's top 3 were back in the day. I mean, it was brilliant. It was brilliant squad. One of the best players in the world, one of the best players on FIFA, one of the highest rated players on FIFA. Could have got himself a FUT birthday card, but EA decided not to give him one. We don't know why, and yeah, that sounded a bit wrong. But the next player, we've got Iron Robin. Now, as you guys can see on FIFA 18, he's a right mid card. Very good, very decent. Obviously, that's pretty standard. And he's got like an 89 rated man the match version as well. So yeah, he's been a right mid for a while now. And let's take a look how long exactly. But what I'm going to say to you guys, I'm going to go all the way back to FIFA 10, where he was at Bayern Munich back then. That's, you know, quite a few years ago. He actually had a left mid and a left forward card. Okay, 81 rated he was back then. Then he gave him a massive upgrade to an 89, then a 90 rated right mid card. But yeah, left mid / left wing, left forward back in the day. So obviously he could have had a new, you know, obviously position, a new FUT birthday card. They could have converted him from a right wing to a left wing. That would have been decent. I don't know whether I would have, you know, bought the guy or whatever, because I don't know, there's a lot of options in that league. But that still would have been cool to do. And even since then, he had 91 pace back then. He's got 86 pace now. He only lost 5 pace in 8 games, which is very, very good. That's very, very good. Since the gap, okay, since FIFA 10 and FIFA 18, he's only ever had, let's have a look at exactly what cards he's had. Right mids, of course, that's really, really expected. He's actually been given a few striker cards as well, as you guys are probably aware. Other than right mid and striker cards, that's all he's had, other than FIFA 10, and that was the left mid days. So they potentially could have done him a FUT birthday striker card. That would have been probably pretty decent. But if we want to go all the way back to FIFA 10, you know, really want to go back to the retro days, that is where he was a left mid or a left forward or a left wing card. And yeah, that is, I don't know when his prime was, to be honest. Now, next up, I'm going to give you, I think this is the last player as well. I'm not too sure. I had another player, but then I made a mistake on him, so I'm not going to feature him. We've got Sergio Ramos. Now, Sergio Ramos, obviously one of the best centre-backs in the world. 90 rated, 76 pace on his card now. He's, of course, got a Team of the Year card as well. 97 rated, but he's not always been a centre-back, and that may surprise quite a few of you. So let's take a look now on what his FUT birthday card would be. Well, it's already on the screen, to be honest. We go all the way back to FIFA 10. He was a right-back for Real Madrid. That's right, a right-back card. So this guy, if we converted him, made him a FUT birthday right-back edition, he would be the best right-back in the game. Imagine this. So imagine this, okay? Gareth Bale left-back, Sergio Ramos right-back, you know, FUT birthday card. Them two full-backs, mate, all I'm going to say is going to be an absolute joke. The only problem with that is you can't actually have his normal centre-back card, like, you know, in there either, because you can't have two of the same players. So which one would you go for? Is right-back or centre-back if you had a FUT birthday card? Which one would you rather have in the squad? Other than the odd couple of right-back cards he's had throughout FIFA, he's primarily always been a centre-back card. A few of you said it to me on Twitter the other day that he could have been a CDM, but, you know, I don't think he has, but he's never had a CDM FIFA card. So yes, guys, these are the FUT birthday cards that EA missed, the ones that I would have liked to see. If you have enjoyed this video, please drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Obviously, that would be absolutely amazing. The other player I was going to feature was actually Schweinsteiger, because Schweinsteiger, obviously, he's got a FUT birthday card. I missed that originally. I didn't really see it pop up for some reason when I was editing the video, and obviously I had the graphics done or whatever. He's got an 88 rated centre mid card, which is very, very good. But what I was going to mention was, okay, I might as well, obviously now I've done it, and okay, now I've obviously spoke about it, I might as well actually say a little bit about why I was going to actually include him into this video. So as you guys can see, 88 rated, obviously FUT birthday card on him now. That's what EA have given him, which is obviously decent. But he's not always been a centre mid, okay? Obviously you can say, well, yeah, he's been CDM, centre attacking mid, whatever you want to say. He's not always been a centre mid or a central midfielder. He's actually been a right mid back in the day. That's right. If we want to go back to FIFA 10, go back to his, what is it, 79 rating, 86 rated card. He was a right mid. So obviously EA could have done a FUT birthday Schweinsteiger edition, MLS edition, put him out on the right mid, 88 rated. Now, they would need to give him a bit of pace, otherwise he's not going to be any good to anyone over there. If I look, his maximum pace for a normal card, I think 72 rated, which actually was a right mid card. Yeah, 72 rated, so they could give him a minimum. They could give him 72 rated right mid card. That would be pretty decent. That's obviously better than what they've given him so far for the centre mid card. But if they get him in the right mid, they need to give him a bit of pace. Otherwise, he's going to be absolutely useless, and no one's going to use it. But anyway, guys, like I say, and please obviously drop a thumbs up and like down below. Subscribe for more FIFA videos. I've got Market Wars coming, maybe more Squad Builder Showdowns. Not really sure. Transfer stuff, loads of stuff's popping off. I'm trying to turn this YouTube thing into a whole new level. And yeah, hopefully you guys stick around. Take it easy. Have a good day. Peace.
A little stronger now.